Hello, welcome to Straight Talk Africa, live from the Voice of America studios here in Washington. It's Wednesday, January 9th. I am Shaka Ssali. Today, we'll talk about the Voice of America and the role of international broadcasting to Africa. Voice of America was created on February 1st, 1942. Today, the international broadcaster has new challenges and new opportunities in Africa and around the globe. My colleague Paul Sisco has more.
Until he retired from Voice of America this year, Leo Sarkisian was the Africa music man for VOA.
In 1961, Edward R. Murrow, the director of the United States Information Agency, who was just made director with President Kennedy, when he came to Conakry, his first visit to Africa, he came to my apartment and he said, "I'd like to have you come and work for Voice of America." In 1965, I went on the air with my own show called Music Time in Africa. Basically, folk music and music of the people.
Beginning in 1942, the Voice of America established itself and the role of United States International Broadcasting to provide reliable news and information about America and the world to places of strategic importance and where media freedom was in peril.
It gives me great pleasure to open this dedication of a new transmitter complex for the United States Information Agency. Today is a beginning. More peoples in many new lands will now hear the sound of the voice of this country, the voice of America.
The guest of honor was Edward R. Murrow. The legendary newsman and native North Carolinian was director of the former U.S. Information Agency, at that time the parent organization of VOA.
This agency is in the delicate but difficult art of telling America's story to the world. We seek to make the policy of this land everywhere intelligible and wherever possible palatable. To do this, we use all the modern means of communication.
It's 10 years of Straight Talk Africa. After more than 500 programs, over 1,000 guests, including presidents from all over the continent, and support from you, our most respected audience, we have become VOA's longest-running live television, radio, and internet calling talk show to the mother continent. It's been an incredible journey, Esther. There's no question about that. It obviously began in Kabale, a small town in southwestern Uganda, until I walked my way eventually to Washington, D.C., suggested this incredible idea, and the rest is history.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Director of the Voice of America, David Ensor.
In 1942, VOA was broadcasting in 27 languages. On one remarkable day, back in 1969, 800 million people listened to the radio broadcast live from Voice of America when Neil Armstrong made his first steps on the moon. And today, our radio and television programs are carried on satellite, AM, FM, mobile, the internet, and a dizzying array of social media sites which are part of the rapidly changing media landscape. Twitter, crowdsourcing, podcasts, these are all part of our vocabulary. Today, like other media organizations and government agencies, VOA is feeling its way through a difficult budget environment. Shrinking budgets are affecting all Western international broadcasters. And yet, Voice of America employees remain utterly loyal to our mission.
That mission, and the mission of VOA's governing board, to inform, engage, and to connect people around the world in support of freedom and democracy. Paul Sisco, VOA News.